Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Most businesses fail, but the real question is, how can you start a business that won't? We've done the homework, dug through the data, and found 6 types of businesses with the lowest failure rates. Yep, we're talking numbers backed by research. No fluff. Why? Because let's be honest, it's totally reasonable to be nervous about starting a business that might flop. Here's what the data says. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, which sounds all official and serious, about 20% of US small businesses crash and burn in their first year. Then by year 5, that number jumps to 50%. By the 10-year mark, 2/3 of all businesses have folded. That's grim. Not exactly the odds you want, right? So how do we flip those odds in your favor? By looking at which businesses have the highest chance of success. These are businesses where your "I'm going bankrupt" nightmare scenario is way less likely. Let's break it down. 6 business ideas where you're playing to win. Number 1, laundromats. Yep, I said it, the humble laundromat. Now for my contrarian friends, this might not come as a surprise, but for everyone else, brace yourselves. Laundromats have a ridiculously low failure rate. According to Laundry Lux, about 94.8% of laundromats are still chugging along after 5 years. Think about it, laundry is recession proof. People need clean clothes, right? Not only are they simple to run, quarter machines, washers, dryers, but they don't take millions to start. And here's the kicker. Laundromats can even be run remotely with minimal staff. Your machines, they're your employees. Boom, passive income. We will do a whole new video on how to buy laundry machine and start this gig. Now that's a business model. Number 2, rental property businesses real estate, the OG wealth building strategy. In fact, Andrew Carnegie once said, 90% of millionaires made their fortune through real estate. And you know what? He was onto something. With an 85.3% success rate, rental property businesses are a solid bet. Why? One word, simplicity. Real estate is a hard asset. It's tangible, it's real, and there's usually not much guesswork involved in determining its value. Add in rental income, appreciation, and the ability to leverage other people's money, thank you, mortgages, and you've got yourself a reliable money machine. Number 3, self-storage facilities. This one's for you if you love real estate but hate the idea of dealing with tenants and toilets. Self-storage facilities are one of the most resilient asset classes since 2008. How resilient? Try a 92% success rate. According to the data, technology has changed the game here. You can run these businesses remotely thanks to keyless entry, automated billing, and security systems. Imagine owning a business that runs itself, and there's a ton of value-add potential with self-storage. A fresh coat of paint can literally boost your property's worth. That's right, paint. Who knew? Number 4, transportation businesses. Now, this is where things get interesting. Think last mile delivery. With the explosion of e-commerce and the gig economy, getting goods into people's hands quickly has never been more critical. Whether it's local deliveries, long-haul trucking, or just driving for Uber on the weekends, transportation businesses have about a 76.4% success rate. And it makes sense. A truck holds its value, there's always demand for delivery, and the startup costs are relatively low. You can literally start with just a truck and scale from there. It's the ultimate low-risk entry point into a big money industry. Number 5, vending machine routes. Here's one of my favorite starter businesses, vending machines. You can get in the game for just a few $1,000s, or even as little as $800 if you're savvy and buy used. The success rate here is upwards of 90%, according to industry insiders. And while you're probably not going to build a vending empire overnight, it's a great way to learn the basics of running a business. Inventory, margins, and scaling. Plus, you can get creative. Healthy vending machines, cupcake vending machines, there's room to innovate here. Heck, Candace Nelson, the founder of Sprinkles Cupcakes, made waves with her cupcake vending machines. Not to brag, but I'm obsessed with their red velvet. Is anyone else hungry? Number 6, senior care centers. Now, this one surprised me, but it makes total sense when you think about it. Senior care centers. With government subsidies, changing demographics, and an aging population, this industry is booming. The best part? You don't need to start with a massive multi-million-dollar facility. Many people are starting small with single homes that are converted into senior care facilities. Of course, there are zoning rules and certifications to think about, but the barrier to entry might not be as high as you'd think. The success rate? Over 90%. There you have it, 6 businesses with some of the lowest failure rates around. Each one has its own unique advantages, whether it's low startup costs, simplicity, or the ability to run remotely. Now the question is, which one are you going to dive into? Hit us up and let us know which business you'd like us to explore next. Your future self will thank you.